Well, good morning. Oh, well, not so good. I had a really bad start today. Um, Yesterday, at 5 minutes after 8, I discovered I ran out of coffee, and the shop closes at 8, so I had to wake up with lemon tea this morning, and it's not doing the job. It's not. But last update. I'm beginning with my Vandas because they can't stand, they have to hang. Um, they tripled in size since I got them, and that's including the root system. And yay, it's still making new leaves at a decent rate, so it's constantly growing. And yeah, flowers. I'm not sure what kind. Could be white, pink, yellow, or orange. It was a basket full of Vandas, and yeah, that's about it. It's the other one. It's really growing. Root system is really good, and they like hanging on their little tripods. Yay! Yeah, pretty pleased with those. I can be very creative sometimes. Okay, for handy handy sake, yeah. Well, it's early and I had no coffee. Sorry. I put everything on the floor. So, first up, my Cattleyas. Uh, oh yeah, sitting down, heavenly. Okay, this is a supermarket Cattleya. Um, well, it wiggled through the pot, and that's a long way. Self-made pot. There was another root just in the middle, and I damaged that yesterday watering it. Well, yeah, I didn't know it was there. Um, One new growth, and yeah, it's rusty, and not rusty in the sense that it's colors or that it leaves residue on my fingers. No, it doesn't. But yeah, it's a big Cattleya, and it has yeah, it looks a little bit old school colors, old school pink, old school cream white. Um, this is a no ID yellow, and it has this, and it's not a leaf because it's not opening. Oh, well, oh yeah, it is a leaf. Hmm, I just wrecked the bug. But it's healthy, pushed out two new growth. These are from this year, so, and I got these in October last year, so it took a while. But it's healthy, roots are growing. Yeah, this holy pot idea is really great. But as I said before, I'm not going to pay 20 euros for a pot I can make myself. Okay, this is also a supermarket Cattleya, same one as the big one. It's just been repotted, had one large root. It came from the mount, and well, yeah, it didn't perform that well. But one new growth, and yeah, I had to cut this one off because it didn't do well, was dying back. It has an eye somewhere, I believe. Okay, let's put that aside. There's a species, or a species, a named hybrid. Yeah, it's a BLC, Ports of Paradise, and yeah, no, it's not performing well. That's why I put it in a pot and took it off the board, and yeah, it moves. It shouldn't do that. So that's one for the maintenance. This is a Cattleyas Final Blue, and that's sun damage. It's from last year, and well, yeah, it's healthy. Gave me one floppy new growth and roots, and that's the most important. The mounted Cattleyas. That's a supermarket Cattleya. Looks really healthy, although the latest growth isn't. Not sure what this is, but who cares? Hey, there's a new growth. Just spotted that. And here's a new growth. No signs of bugs or anything, so that's yay. This is, yeah, Cattleyas Skinneri Casaluna. I believe it's a Guarante now. But what's in the name? One sad little growth. And well, yeah, we wait and we wait. This is a Amethystoglossum crossed with an Amethystoglossum. Yes, that is possible. Two new growth, but not much to speak of. Strange egg-shaped leaves. Okay, and this is one. This is the Cattleyas intermedia variation Alba. It has pure white flowers. There's absolutely no other color in it. It got sick, and I decided to cut it back, and a little bit too much, I'm afraid, but both new growth are still there. So, right on time. This pseudobulb is basically completely empty, drained of everything. This one isn't, and that's feeding these two. I think this one is still, how do you call it? Sunlight, photosynthesis, yay. So, that's going to be a long while. Epicatleya. This one's on the board with a beautiful new growth. Roots are doing okay, but just on the one side. And I have one that didn't perform well on a board, so I put it on a mount. In a pot, sorry. Yeah, you know, lack of coffee. And the roots are doing great. I'm not sure why it didn't perform on a board, but, well, I don't care. It's performing now. Okay, Michael McCarthy said that my polybulbon should have been classed as a Cattleya. So, a second appearance. And now a little closer up. You can see here the roots are starting to wiggle. There's a little bulb here. Yeah, I'm not going to take it off. I was afraid it didn't take to this wood, but yeah, let's see. That one's mine. These two are mine, and there's a fresh one coming. So leave it, don't touch it. Yay, those were the Cattleyas. Focus. Thank you. Put them aside, and now we're going to do the other stuff. The ones that aren't in the three big categories. Pleurothallus restrapioides, and I showed you these in a separate video. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, it's still hanging. Well, as you can see, place it on the floor. That's cakey. And it's also the place where it's supposed to flower, but because it is in such a, it's a bit of a mess, so it's not going to give flowers, it's going to give cakeys in, some sort of panic response. There's one. And there's one. I placed it in moss to keep it wet. Yeah, it could do with a little spray today. But yay, it's growing. And that's what we want. My two puffs. This is a Paphiopedilum delanatii. And well, it dropped 2 leaves. It should. And it also made a new leaf at the top. And that is the 8th. Yeah, leaf number 8. And they're supposed to flower after leaf number 8. So I think that's going to be a flower in spring. Next one. Oh. This is Paphiopedilum dorama. And this is the latest fan. This is the old fan. Steadily dying. And there's also a new fan. That's this one. That's the one from last year. Same as this one. It flowered once on the old fan, and the flower is completely green. Although I think it has a really thin stripe along the upper lip. But yay, green. It's not doing that well in this pot, so that's going to be a repot, or at least check what it has done. Next up, my pride and joy. This is my baby Cymbidium Petal Lake. And this will be, well, years before it will do anything. But it's rooting. And I think this needs a checkup, just to see what it has done. Sorry bunch. These are Ludicea discolor, and no, not again. Doesn't perform, absolutely not. And that's, I'm not sure. These need a very high humidity, but probably I gave them a bit too much. I gave one to Digna, and she still hadn't given me an update. So, is it dead or is it still alive? Yeah. Okay. I have some more. This is my forest of maxillarias. Um, it didn't do anything on the board except dying, and we can't have that. So I took everything out off, and I shoved it in moss. It could be a little tighter, but and these are strange orchids. Uh, the roots come from here, but then they grow inside the sheath. So it's not really visible when they start to root. But I have no dead tips yet. These new shoots are growing on all of them. So yeah, again, it's a waiting game. Oh, let me back up. A store-bought Phalaenopsis. It's a severe rescue. Got it from a friend. That, well, yeah, he had it for 2 years and he just gave it water, and that was basically it. There's the latest leaf. Yeah, the roots are okay, and it's not sick. This is water pressure. Gave it too much water and then the leaves can burst. Oh, um, this is a keiki, also from a rescue. The rest of the plant died, and yeah, this is still with me. No signs of anything. A decent root system. But yeah, I'm not good with Phalaenopsis, I don't know why. This, however, is a species Phalaenopsis. This is the Cornucervi variation Flava. It has a brown yellowish flower with white stripes, small flowers. And well, you see the leaves. This one is the latest leaf that grew when I got it. Roots are doing okay. And it likes the board. This is a warm grower, so that's not a problem. Needs a lot of moisture, also not a problem. So yay. Needs to get a little bit bigger before it flowers, I think. The last bit. Oh, yeah, fall over, why don't you? Smolder en ik met een radding. Mini fell. It just got mounted. You saw that. It's sulking a bit. Leaves are a bit yellow, so some extra calcium. And let's see what it's going to do. Oh, there's a little flower spike. Maybe it will spring into action. Nou, onderkant. These two are the only ones left from the Prostechia. And that was once the Encyclia. And it's, Encyclia cochleata. Two growth. Could do with a little more water. Well, today is watering day, so there's a slightly larger growth, but yeah, it's not doing that good. Same here. A little moist problem, but nothing that can be fixed. There's a new growth and an eye starting. Roots are just starting to wiggle down in the moss. Again, we wait. Now Miss Jackie with her diva behavior. Okay, first we see that this is a problem I have. It starts, see? It shouldn't do that. This is a new growth, and there's the latest one, and still she gives me flowers. It's almost time to open. I think this will be 3-4 days, and this one is always in bloom, strangely enough. From the moment I got it, it has bloomed. Silly little flower. Smells like oranges and lemons, and only at night. Yeah, it's too bad I can't keep it alive. Yeah, last one. It's also a rescue story. Tolonia. Focus, focus. When I got this, it was potted up in the wrong media. I lost one that was mounted here. It was a small one. This fan is basically gone, but it still feeds the new ones. There's the big one that's not doing okay. Oh, nearly erected. This is the new growth with new roots, and here's a tiny growth. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, yeah, there. But for some reason that stopped, and I have one here that's looking really healthy. So both big ones are gone. Well, they should, but not as fast as these. But yeah, two new growth. It shouldn't be like this. Simple enough. Bad grower. Well, not me, the people I got it from. Yeah. Oh, this is a Vendacious type, by the way. That's it. All my orchids in 3 updates. And now I'm going to get coffee. Yes. Or I'm going back to bed. One of the two. Yeah. This is it. Later.